I believe all use is medical. I think we go to doctors to tell us we're sick and we take the drugs that they tell us to take. We don't second guess them. We don't come out and say, well, doc, I don't want to have arthritis. I don't believe in your concept and I'm not going to use that stupid salve. I'm sorry, the guy gives you the bad news. You got to live with it. That's America. You're sick before you're diagnosed is the truth of the matter. And all use of marijuana is medical. We don't believe adults are going out and obtaining this substance and using it and making a specific choice to conduct themselves in a specific manner for esoteric reasons. We don't believe that. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, sometimes you have to go around the law, and in the South they try to say colored wasn't the same as Negro, and they would change a sign and say that's different. And you know, sometimes you just have to go around the law, and they want to play semantics with us. And they say it's not about a primary caregiver. If you believe this is all about a primary caregiver, I got a bridge you can buy. This is about something much deeper. And you know, we're going to comply with the court order, and we're going to rearrange. And you know, we have seen more clearly from these court decisions the guidance that we have to do. In that court order, it said we can legally sell marijuana to bona fide patients. We agree with that. That is something we are not going to contest. And they said, Beth Moore and I, because we have sold to primary caregivers, that is agents of people who are sick, we are in violation of the law and we have to step back. Well, Beth Moore and I have stepped back for the greater good of democracy and hope in this country. And I will continue my campaign of peace and love throughout the state of California, and the Cannabis Healing Center will take the place and improve on what I started, and bring people together.
So we're betting on Hennessy. We're banking.
Well, it's still in the works, but it looks like Hazel Rodgers is the new director.
No, Sheriff Hennessy is on KGO radio right now.
Things have changed around. I see more clearly what I have to do. You know, I don't want people to get hurt, you know. Bottom line is these B&E agents will come in here and beat up people and call us faggots and call us AIDS carriers and wear rubber gloves. I know that would happen, and I don't want it to happen.
People we talked to here insisted that this isn't just about Proposition 215 and medicinal marijuana. They say it's about a much larger issue. It's about voters' rights.
Go ahead. As you can see, it's business as usual. It's kind of a brisk business today.
I got on Candelaira.
Tell me, why don't you let me? Why don't you run to stand beside me?
We can live for 1,000 years.
It's a flute of some sort, but yet it reminds me of something like up in the Himalayas they'd use. What is that instrument, David? Excellent. Yeah, you can't play and talk at the same time. I was thinking, man, why can't he do that? Hazel, what's going on? You have a little lunch today? Diet Snapple?
I'm a diabetic, so I have to eat at certain times, and now is a time that I have to.
I work with Nutrition and Food Service at Stanford University, where we had a lot of diabetics, and we'd also have to make sure they get a snack in between lunch and dinner, or breakfast and lunch, because they could go into shock. You know, now are a full-time member and not really having any problems. What are you feeling now? What's the next step?
Well, the next step is for the federal government to allow scientific research on medical marijuana. That's the next step, as far as I'm concerned.
I noticed Bill Clinton just appointed somebody that you know, is definitely for that, and Senator Jesse Helms is giving him some problems. So
Are you talking about the guy that Clinton wants to be go to Mexico?
Exactly.
His name is what? Weld?
I think it was Weld. Yes.
Well, you know, Jesse Helms. He's got his head in his ass.
That's the way. Yeah.
Stay by me when the clouds reels upon. Oh, should someone dance far and the mountains should crumble to the sea. Said I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just alone, if you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. So stand by me. Won't you stand? Won't you stand? Yeah, stand by me.